Hi Virgos, welcome to your weekly reading. I do have a couple new tools that I'm going to be working with today during your readings and that I'm excited to share with you. I do want to say that I do accept free will donations for the readings that you receive here. If you feel called, that link is in the comment section. And so, first off, as you know, I work with a pendulum, but this is my new pendulum I'm working with today. This beautiful lapis lazuli pendulum, and lapis is a third eye stone for intuition, psychic development. Yeah, and it's very eager to work with you today. So, be working with that today. Then I have a really fun new little tool. This is clear quartz dice, and on it is planetary symbols, and it's very hard to see in this lighting. So as you can see, it has different planetary planet symbols on it. And with that, we'll be working with the deities and the focus for your week. Okay, so without further ado, Virgos, life expectancy is the card that you drew for your theme for the week. And this is all about letting go of all your old belief systems. That's all going out the door this week, because there are some life-changing events going on, and it's going to create this effect of that those old things that you thought were right are not going to work for you anymore, right? You are moving past that. You're moving into that. You have been connecting with the right people, like-minded people. You have been growing and changing. And so you're going to start seeing, recognizing that those things that you used to think that are no longer working for you are out the door. Okay. So you're going to be seeing that along this week. You're going to be seeing that happening. Okay, and as your obstacle for the week, you did get the King of Spring. Now the King of Spring is, as an obstacle, is as you look at the first card and about how you're coming into that letting go of those belief systems and elevating into a higher vibrational frequency. It's going to be calling you to share that. And the King of Spring as an obstacle is you not using that, because your leadership skills are needed right now, Virgo. And if you're not following that, then you're blocking yourself. Okay, that's going to be an obstacle for you. That and hanging on to those old belief systems, right? And also not recognizing the support of those new people I was talking about the first card, right? Not letting them help you build that intuition or help you bring that frequency vibration up. Okay. And from the universe, you got the Ten of Summer in reverse. Now, the Ten of Summer is about surrounding yourself with people you can trust. And I think that this, and that's it normally. In reverse, it's the opposite. So I think this goes back to that first card, right? Letting go of the things that no longer serve us. Be careful, right? Make sure that you're doing that, because as you're being called to do that, you're going to want to hang on maybe to some people that you really can't trust, and you're going to want to keep them in your life, and that's just not going to work for you. That's just not in your highest good, and it's not where you should be focusing right now, right? Okay. And so as you're healing with the fairies card, you did get visualization as your card. Like this. She almost looks like a fairy mermaid, doesn't she? All right, let's see what she has to say for us today. The fairies know the power of conscious visualization as a tool of manifestation. By drawing this card, you are guided to sit quietly on a daily basis and to visualize yourself living a healthy, happy, abundant, and meaningful life. Visualize only what you desire and avoid picturing that which you do not desire. You have powerful visual skills. Even if you're unaware of them, affirm daily, I'm a highly visual person. Any blocks that you have about clairvoyance will begin to lift. Know that it is safe for you to see the future, the spirit world, and the truth about your life. By releasing any fears about seeing, your visualization powers will be greatly magnified. And again, I think that you're looking at leveling up, right? There's something in that energy for Virgo this week about leveling up and really visualizing. And I think that goes to releasing the things that no longer serve you, surrounding yourself with people you can trust, people of that are spiritually like-minded that can help you get that vibration raised so that you can visualize and you can manifest and you can see and you can focus on that, right? It's good stuff. Okay. And tenderness is a chakra card for you. There is strength in softness and softness in strength. You have learned to demonstrate both with such agility and grace. Your capacity to love knows no boundaries, which grants you the spaciousness to give and receive love freely. Rise in love, stand in love, expand in love, be in love. Love is the core and the essence of who you are. Let your tenderness show in all you do. Be a gentle voice in the world, a tender touch, a warm embrace, a soft whisper. And the crystal is pink tourmaline and the herb is cayenne. And so Virgos, one of the first things that came to me as I was reading that card was Virgos aren't really known for their tenderness, are they? You know, Virgos are kind of the taskmasters of the zodiac. Jeez, I can't talk. Okay. And but just remember, being vulnerable doesn't mean you aren't strong. Being soft doesn't mean you're not strong. And I know that this is something that I have worked a lot on in the last year, is realizing that it's okay that I am a strong person, and my Mars is in Virgo. So, you know, and having to realize that sometimes strength is tenderness, right? Something to think about for you this week. And Soul Path Intuition, which is a third eye card. Your path is unfolding in good and perfect time, and you are right where you are meant to be. No one is in your life by accident, and nothing has transpired without careful consideration and curation by spirit. Now is the time for you to trust this path and open yourself up to deeper awareness of your purpose for incarnating in this lifetime. As you engage your dharma and explore your purpose, you may be inspired or called upon to help others do the same. And the crystal for that is tanzanite, and the herb is poppy, and this goes right back to exactly what we were talking about with the first cards, right? That life expectancy card, that King of Spring card, right? That your soul path is being thrown in out there, and you're being called upon, and are you following that? Are you out there helping others do the same? And if not, why? You know? So good intention for you this week is happiness without. I'm at peace with all forms of creation, asking nothing of others that I can't provide for or by myself. As I release judgments and expectations of others, I find a state of divine acceptance and allowing with an allowance within that heals myself and my ancestors. And the stone for that is peach adventuring, and the essential oil is bergamot. And I want you to think about that in regards to the letting go of the people. Remember, we talked about people in your life and people you can trust, and letting go of that which doesn't serve you anymore. And, we can do that. We can release people from our lives without judgment, right? Without being in judgment of that person. And it's hard, especially if that person's hurt us in a lot of ways, right? I had a struggle with that myself this week, but having to release that and having to let go, because it's not in your highest good. It's not your highest path. But you know what? We can find happiness and peace in that without judgment, without, expectation, right? So it's a good intention for you this week as you release those judgments and expectations and the things that no longer serve you, because judgment and expectation come from that place of ego, right? It's a good card. Maestro Love is another good intention for you this week. I express gratitude for the healers who offer wisdom, support, and nourishment from their medicine work and deep connection to source. I honor those in the physical as well as the spirit world, including plant maestros and other wisdom keepers. I carry their wisdom forward through my own actions, thoughts, and words. And the stone for that is sapphire, and the essential oil is Palo Santo. And again, it goes back to that having people, like-minded people, spiritual people in our lives, right? I think that that's really important, having that and being grateful for the healing that comes and that allows us, because it's through that healing that we're able to raise our frequency, that we're able to let go of the things that are no longer serving us, right? It's through expressing that gratitude for the healers that come along, the ones that help shine the light in the darkness. I'm very grateful for the ones in my life, and I hope they know who they are, because they've helped me a lot, right? We're just talking about this. Me and some of my friends were just talking about this, about the people who have come into our lives, who've taught us a lot, who've been there for us. How grateful we are for that wisdom, and even the crystals that I work with, even the essential oils that I work with, the herbs that I work with. I'm so honored to be able to do that, and it's important, right? It's important in helping us live a full life, an emotionally fulfilling life, an emotionally satisfying life, right? Expressing that gratitude. Great intention this week. And remember, I am loved and supported by life. Notice all the ways you're being supported. Complete this sentence 10 times. Life is supporting me by, right? Because remember, we were talking about gratitude, and this brings that up too, right? So if you complete that sentence 10 times and listed separate thing, look at all those things you just came up with that you're grateful for, right? And when we get into a place of gratitude, we start realizing the things that we're not grateful for and that need to go. Okay? I think so. All right. Let's roll the dice. Let's see what planetary deity wants to work with you today. And you got Mercury. I'll try to hold this up. It's hard because this, right there, Mercury. So Mercury, Hermes, and Thoth are the deities associated with the planet Mercury. And and what this calls in is our perception of things, the way we communicate, the way we learn, the way we teach, the way we think, right? And our open-mindedness. And I think that goes right back to your cards about sharing your knowledge with others and following your dharma and letting go of what no longer serves you and following through on your soul path, right? Mercury is a great one to work with for that. I think that's beautiful, beautiful alignment for you. All right, Virgos, that's all I have for you today. I hope that you have a great rest of your week. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at bonadeahealingarts@gmail.com. And remember that I love you, and I will see you next time. Bye.